Alright, I guess you are standing and holding your handkerchief and ready to roll. But I will employ you to sit down. Wait for it. Just wait for that moment which we will bring out a handkerchief. And I hope you're tying a wrapper, because in this part of the world, in Nigeria, in Niger Delta, we tie a wrapper to do a dance, especially the Niger Deltans. So just tie your wrapper too and just wait for it. So my guest today is already seated, and now you're going to meet him. I call him Man of God. So he's going to introduce himself. You're welcome.
Thank you. My name is Reverend Achoja Prophet Gabriel. I'm a Baptist minister. I'm the pastor of New Jerusalem Baptist Church in Bogene, in Yenegwa. By God's grace, I'm married to my one and only wife. And by the grace of God, I'm doing music as a calling as well. And not just that, I'm also into teaching as well. And truly, by the grace of God, educationally, God has helped me. I've gotten NC before I also got my BTH, that is Bachelor of Theology, when I studied to answer the call of God. Thank you.
They study. I know some study. No, I don't want to digress anyway. But do Baptist is not Pentecostal, it's an Orthodox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Orthodox churches do. Okay, I'd like you to tell us how you started music.
Okay, well, I started music from my childhood, and God has actually helped me from my church choir. That was where it all started. And my Oga, that is my boss in music, groomed me up. And by the grace of God, far back in 2014, I did my first album.
Okay.
And 2016, I did another one. Then 2018, I did another one.
Okay, we're going to come to the album aspect, but I want to ask, growing up, some people get inspired through other people's music works. Did you have anybody that inspired you?
Yes.
Okay, can you talk about who inspired you?
Okay, the person who inspired me is my dad. My dad was the one who inspired me as a growing up child in my father's house. I see my dad singing, and every morning we go out for morning call. We sing in our community from our house down to church for morning devotion. So that was how the inspiration came, and I love what he was doing. So that was how it was started.
Was your dad doing music professionally, or he just was singing in church?
Although my dad was a pastor, so he was singing in church, and that was it.
Okay. So aside from your dad, did you pick up inspiration from any other musician?
Yes, like my boss, my music boss, is the person of evangelist Onotano Meyowi Elvis. He is our choral group leader in my home church, First Baptist Church Eku. He came to the church, and from there I started following him to show.
Okay.
Initially I was dancing. From dancing I started singing, and that was how God helped me.
Okay, so you do dancing too?
Yeah,
you definitely will show us dancing, but before then, your kind of music is what genre does it fall in? I already know it's a traditional music, okay. But inside traditional music, did it fall into any other kind of genre music? Because I know it's not Afro Juju.
More or less, it's a gospel now. It's a gospel. Traditional gospel.
Okay, traditional gospel.
Yep.
Okay. Traditional gospel can be the slow type. It can be the very fast type anyway. So is it the fast one or this?
I do both the slow and the fast.
Oh, okay.
But majorly in my albums, I do because we do praise more. You cannot dance with slow music now.
Yeah.
And so majorly we do the fast, that type that you can dance with. That's the type I actually do.
Okay, so let's talk about your album. How many have you watched?
Okay, by God's grace, I have done 3.
3.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, in just this short period.
Yeah.
Okay, so amongst them, which one do you like?
Okay.
Anyhow, picking, you must like one. Must like one of your picking very well.
Well, yeah, I love one so much, and that is Wotejiri.
Wotejiri.
That is a track in the second album titled Grace Alone.
Alright, so we are just going to play that Wotejiri from Reverend Achoja's album.
Wotejiri, 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 oh, Wotejiri, oh, mere pewe oh, ekpewe buzilo we me ware baba oh, Wotejiri, oh, ogenedu, aruledo, Wotejiri, 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 oh, Wotejiri, oh, mere pewe oh. Give us music. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders?
that dance, I'm going to practice it because it's awesome. By the time you're done dancing, you look for food. I love it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it too. Okay, so I'd like us to talk about that track. Does it mean, it's in language, does it mean anything?
Yeah, the song is Wotejiri, means you are worthy to be praised, you are worthy of my praise. The lyrics of the song is Wotejiri, 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 oh, Wotejiri, oh, mere pewe oh, ekpere vujiro we mi ware baba. Wotejiri, oh, ogenedo, aruledo, meaning you are worthy to be praised, you are worthy to be praised. I brought your thanks, I brought your praise, I brought adoration to you for all the things you have done for me. That's the meaning of the song.
Excellent. You know, aside from your kind of music, do you like any other kind of music? Okay. Do you have any one in particular that you like so much?
Well, yeah, there's one of our music artists is a father in music as well. The person of Rafe Tideke.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one person I love his music so much.
Okay, what's that track of his? The one you like?
Hoteleli Jesu wolezo uzazola woki Jesu yo.
Oh, okay.
Oh so we tedulele yo. Oh so we I Jesus wo me. Jesus wo me le me ya vijere na tuwo.
Okay.
Ijere na.
So
Obo idibo gbe wenwen. So another person that I also love is music that is kind of different from my own kind of music that I do is the music of VDJ Martins, Sylvester Nelly that did this song Ego Loud. I love that song. That song is inspiring.
Okay, so let's have Ego Loud by VDJ Martins.
We are drunk in the spirit of the Most High God. Hey!
Coco, Didi, Coco.
Woo!
Coco, di, Coco.
Okay,
Coco, Didi, Coco.
slow and steady.
Coco, di, Coco.
Take it up now.
Coco, Didi, Coco.
Woo!
Coco, di, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco.
Brother,
Coco, di,
sing it, tell them
Coco.
something.
Tell your neighbor so the blessings go loud. It go loud. And when it happen, I say, my brother, nobody go fit count. Cause the way God they carry my matter, I no fit explain It a thing in my body, the thing just a sweet me, so make we the dance. Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco.
See my blessings go loud, my favor go loud. See my breakthrough go loud, it go loud, it go loud. Yeah, see my success go loud, it go loud. Everything I do, I say it go loud, it go loud, it go loud. Like this, I say one leg up, another one up, one leg up, another one up. Move to the right, move to the left, stand at ease. Move to the right, move to the left, stand at ease. Yeah.
Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco. Coco, Didi, Coco.
Alright, truly that song sends a message saying Ego Loud. Man of God, what's going to be loud?
The blessings,
Oh,
the testimonies, and the victory that God has given to us.
Ego Loud.
Ego Loud.
Wow, awesome. Awesome music you got there. We're going to do the acapella, we're going to dance to it. But before that, I'd like you to tell us your challenges and then advise your fans on how, anyhow, you got challenges and you went through them and you're stronger. So you're going to tell your fans how you passed through them, how you had challenges and you passed through them.
Well, when I started doing music, I remember one of the fateful days in my class. I was singing and one of my colleagues, my classmate, told me, I better carry your off-key voice come up for here. So that was enough to discourage me. But I told myself, no, I don't need to be discouraged. I have to work on myself, and today God has helped me. So at times people may discourage you, but don't give up on yourself. The key or the major thing there is determination. And when I wanted to do my first album, I thank God for the kind of mother I have.
Okay.
She gave me her full support. So even when nobody was there, my mom was there. So if you have one person that believes in you, also believe in that person and you see yourself shining like never before. So my mom was of great support to me, and by God's grace I also put my heads together, do whatever I can. We go to show. So when I come back from show, I save little plus the little my mom gave to me, I was able to do something with it. But the major thing is I was determined that I must do something by the grace of God, and God helped me to achieve all of those things. So you don't have to give up on yourself. The major thing is be determined. Tell yourself, I can do it. Once you say to yourself, you can do it, then you can do it.
Yes, I've been talking to one of the finest Urobo gospel musicians in this part of the world, and two things I learned from him. One, to believe in yourself. Two, to be very, very determined. Thank you so much, sir, for coming to this program. Thank you.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. We're just going to go into the entertainment gist segment. I just hope you're having fun.
So I just want to bless your life with one of our songs. Urobo visoko wekuiye iye, isoko urobo wekuiye iye, kogene iye, ki Jesu iye, eria fafo iye iye. If you are listening to me and you are watching me now, why not look for an handkerchief wherever you can get it and join me as we dance to the glory of God. Urobo visoko wekuiye iye, isoko urobo wekuiye iye, kogene iye, ki Jesu iye, eria fafo iye iye. Now watch your screen. Abo iye iye. Gay, Opoju.
Yay! Okay, so I've been dancing in the studio, and our guest, you saw his dancing steps. Those dancing steps are not easy. That you cannot just find it anywhere. It's special to the people of Niger Delta, boiling down to Delta State. All right, it was all fun, and I know you had fun. The entertainment gist, I hope you were truly inspired. If you want to be part of this show, I'd like you to call the numbers showing on the screen. Perhaps you will be our very next guest. But right until that time, I'd like to bid you farewell from this end. Don't forget to keep dancing. Dancing is an exercise.